Hey peeps, we are back. We are talking Love After Lockup, Season 4, Episode 8. So you guys, my voice is doing a lot better today, so I want to take advantage of it and try to put together as many videos as possible to get caught up. So let's get into it. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. CHAZZ and BRANWIN. So they're in this guy Michael's apartment. CHAZZ is hoping to get the sex, but you know, it's not gonna happen, okay? I want to know, when the guy got home, did anybody notice that BRANWIN had her knees and feet in this man's couch? Supposedly, she's just now meeting this guy personally, and this is her first time coming into his apartment. And I thought, what are you doing with your knees and feet in this man's couch? I mean, it's just my opinion. I don't think you should go to someone's house and get extra comfortable unless they tell you that it's okay. Now, honey, this man puts the rules up. He puts the rules up as if he's dealing with children. He says that she has to stay clean and sober in his house, and that he knows that her and CHAZZ are married, but he does not want anybody in his house or staying overnight. So there you go, CHAZZ. There will be no sleepovers. There will be no sex. He doesn't even want you at his house. CHAZZ says that he's disappointed that Michael doesn't want him in his house. I don't know how you can be disappointed that this man doesn't want an additional stranger staying in his house. I think that she told Michael to say that. I don't think that she wants to have sex with CHAZZ. I think that she just wants CHAZZ to take care of her. CHAZZ has to take this lonely drive back to the hotel. He is so sad because he truly thought that he was going to get to consummate his marriage on his wedding night, while BRANWIN is back at her new apartment in her bedroom, excited about spending some time by herself alone and, you know, not with CHAZZ. When he gets back to that room, honey, he has got lingerie and flowers on the bed and a 12-pack of Trojan Her Pleasure condoms on the bed. Yeah, I'm sorry, CHAZZ. He just looks so lonely, so sad. He calls his sister, and his sister says that she is concerned about BRANWIN living with another man, and she thinks that CHAZZ should be concerned about it as well. And he says, oh no, I'm not worried about it. CHAZZ, you are absolutely crazy. Meanwhile, she is back at her new place, laying in the bed, talking to her ex, Aaron. Yeah, this is crazy. Your new wife, your fifth wife, which statistically speaking, this isn't gonna work. But anyway, your new wife is living with her best friend's baby daddy, a man that she doesn't know and you don't know, allegedly, and she's going to be living there for 4 months in the same town that her ex-boyfriend Aaron lives in. She is on the phone with Aaron, stretched out and comfortable. She says that she loves Aaron, and all of this is very confusing. She also feels overwhelmed with being married just out of jail, but it feels good talking to Aaron because he's somebody that really knows her. Honey, I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time before she is having the sex with Aaron. I think that CHAZZ is about to be hurt. I think that she appreciates Chad for being a good person and for giving her love and affection and money and gifts, but I think she is sexually attracted to bad boys, and CHAZZ is not it. And this is what I think about every time CHAZZ kisses BRANWIN. I mean, oh my gosh. BRANWIN still loves Aaron, so I'm thinking that this is just a bit of a scam. Maybe she does have some feelings for CHAZZ, but I think in the end, CHAZZ is gonna get hurt. Because to me, if you loved CHAZZ or respected CHAZZ even a little bit, you wouldn't be on the phone talking to Aaron or any ex. And when she made the comment about CHAZZ not being happy about Aaron being there when she was released, she is the one who told CHAZZ that she didn't want Aaron there. And I don't think that CHAZZ was rude or disrespectful to Aaron at all. I don't know what's going on with BRANWIN, but I don't think that she's being 100 when it comes to her feelings about Aaron or CHAZZ. Indy and Harry. So Harry comes into his sister's house. All he wants to do is smoke weed. And I said to myself, do you not realize that your PO is probably watching Love After Lockup just because you're on here? You are not supposed to be getting high. Don't you have to take some sort of drug test when you go visit your parole officers? And what happened to him having to be at his sister's house every night and that he has to be there by 10 p.m.? Also, remember when his PO said that he was going to have to get an ankle monitor? I guess that never happened. Well, he's telling us that he hasn't talked to Indy for a week since she saw the text message from Terry, and he's been staying at his sister Carla's house. I think he's been staying at Terry's house. I don't believe that. Then we see Indy having another one of her psychic meetings with her favorite psychic. I have no idea why that psychic has not told her to hightail it back home. You do not need a psychic to tell you if Harry is cheating. She asked this woman if Harry was cheating. You know Harry is cheating, Indy. And I want to know, why did you stay a full week at Lydia's house? You should have left that night. When you saw the text messages from Terry, if I didn't leave that night, I would have left first thing in the morning. There is no need to keep putting yourself through this. Your daughter needs stability. She needs to not be a part of this toxic mess. Harry makes this comment to his sister that, he doesn't know what he wants to do with Indy. He's tired of dealing with emotional people. Are you kidding me? You don't think that this woman is emotionally wrapped up in you? Mind you, she moved from Maryland to Ohio to be with you. That causes for emotions. Harry is a full-on piece of crap. You are the one who bought into this spiritual marriage. Come on now. Indy says that she believes that Harry has been cheating on her since she got to Ohio, or since the halfway house. Indy, let's be real. Harry has been cheating on you since the moment you contacted him. Harry has talked to multiple women. You cannot believe that you were the only woman that Harry ever talked to, even when in prison. The one thing that Aniris, the psychic, said that I can agree with is that she needs to take back control of her life. Harry has been in control of everything. He makes all the rules and decisions. However, he has not made time to get a job. Get your life back. Take control by packing up your things and leaving Lydia's house. I have no idea why Lydia didn't tell her, listen, Harry has been gone a week. Why are you still here? Go home. So while Harry's at Carla's house, he gets a call from his PO. It turns out that Lydia has reached out to the parole officer, letting him know that Harry has not been there for a week and she would like to have her address removed as Harry's place of residence, which I do not blame her. Harry hasn't been here for a week. This is a legal situation. You are not going to put me and my family in the middle of a whole bunch of mess. I was kind enough to open up my home not only to you, but to your girlfriend and her child as well. And now you are trying to play games. You don't have a job. You are not doing anything, but you are ripping and running the streets and living somewhere else while your girlfriend and her daughter are still here at my house. No, sir. Everybody needs to go as far as I'm concerned. His PO tells him that he needs an address to where he is going to be so that if he needs to drop in on him, no matter what time of day it is, he's going to be there. He says that if he doesn't have that address by 6 p.m., that he will have a warrant put out for Harry's ass. And I said, all right, PO, this is the type of PO that Harry needs, one who is no nonsense. At this very moment, I am thinking the show is somewhat set up or staged, because at the same time, Indy is talking to the psychic and the psychic is telling her that something's going to happen that's going to bring Harry home. Harry says that he has to go back to Lydia's because he's not going back to prison. The next thing we know, we see Harry sneaking over to Lydia's house. He's really pissed off with her for calling his PO, but we don't give a damn, Harry. Be as pissed off as you want, okay? Because you're pissed off, but Indy has been pissed on. Go on somewhere, boy. Indy asked him, has he been staying at Terry's, if Terry and him are in a relationship, and he tells her, we don't talk about stuff like that. The hell we don't. As a matter of fact, we're going to talk about anything I want to talk about. But I would have told him, you are absolutely right. We don't talk about stuff like that. As a matter of fact, we don't talk about anything. Goodbye, because you are the weakest link. The thing is Harry always wants to act like he's the man. If you are so much of a man, why don't you just come out and tell her that you don't want to be with her, that the thought of you and her getting married and settling down is too much for your immature mind to deal with? Just say that. She brings up to him that she thinks that he should have spent more time with Coco. They should have had some, poppy daddy daughter time because he's a father figure to Coco. And I'm looking at the screen and I'm saying to myself and talking to Indy through the TV, girl, please. He hasn't spent time with his bio daughter. What makes you think that he's going to spend time with Coco? And please get yourself together. You need to realize what a real father figure is versus Harry. Girl, listen, Poppy Daddy is not the father figure that you want for your daughter. Go home. What you need to do is stop giving money to Anaris, the psychic, and any other psychic around town, and start listening and taking your mom's free advice. Harry brings absolutely nothing to the table, and he really always acts as if people owe him something. Listen, broke man, you are too ignorant and entitled for my taste. Cut it. And him saying that nobody does nothing for me, that's what he said. Your sister allowed you and your girlfriend and her child to live with her. Indy has been there supporting you, loving you, and putting up with all of your BS. What the hell do you mean nobody does nothing for you? Boy, get the hell out of here. I am happy to see in current time that Indy has moved back to Maryland. She looks good. I hope she is making better decisions. I hope that she is making the decisions and not her psychic. I hope that she is more focused on the well-being of herself and her two children than a man. Harry has shown Indy in a million different ways that he is not ready. He's not mature enough. He's not stable. Girl, allow your mom to help you learn and grow. You are 29 years old, but you are still functioning on a teenage level. Your mindset is on fairy tales, and that's okay. Every woman wants the dream. But at some point, you have to wake the hell up. What you're living right now is a nightmare, in my opinion. In all of those predictions that Anaris is giving her, she has never once predicted an apartment, a job, a car of Harry's own, nothing. Girl, go on home. I'm just saying. That was a waste of time and a wasted relationship. I hope that there has been some lessons learned. That's the only thing that can save this waste of time is lessons being learned. Rick and RAYDEAN. Oh, God. Anyway, Rick has planned this romantic date in his friend's backyard for RAYDEAN. He says that he wants to spend some quality time with her because he knows he's second place. And he wants to be first before Kay. That's the problem anyway. Why are you striving to be first? I don't ever want to be in a quote relationship where I have to fight for first place. I'm number one or I'm out. That's rule number one. Never be number two. What the hell? Rick, boy, listen, get help. Anyway, Rick almost broke a hip trying to get into the hot tub. That was quite entertaining. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was grossed out by this. WeTV, please stop this. Rick and RAYDEAN in that hot tub. It was like a father and daughter in the hot tub. He was trying to suck on her toes. He was telling her how beautiful she is. And she was talking about how unfit he looks. I thought, yeah, no, you don't have, girl, please don't talk about this man. I mean, it was just, they nasty. WeTV, we had Stan, we had Scott, we got Rick and RAYDEAN. Yeah, stop doing this to us. It's too much. She says that this was really sweet and romantic, what Rick was doing for her, but the whole time she was thinking about Kay. I said, you know what, Rick? Give Ramona a try. You told us the first episode that Ramona is in love with you and Ramona wants that pretty penis, which I do not believe that comment he made that some lesbian told him he had the prettiest penis she's ever seen. That's a damn lie. Maybe yours was the only penis she ever seen. I've never seen Rick's penis, but I'm willing to put money on it that is not the prettiest penis. Ooh. Ramona says that she finds it very suspicious that RAYDEAN doesn't want to spend time with him. She says that if her man had been in jail for 4 years, when he got out, they would be on each other like white on rice. I said, all right, Ramona, because I can understand that. Why, me too. Anyway, she says they would definitely be having the sex, but she is getting a vibe from RAYDEAN. You know what? I'm with her. She lied about having a girlfriend. She lied about being paroled to Rick's house. She's at her dad's house. She lets us know that Rick was talking about having a baby with RAYDEAN and having his vasectomy reversed. That is a bad idea. Bad idea. Then by the end of the show, we find out that RAYDEAN is legally married to Kay. I said, oh, now I totally get the full picture. Kay is okay with you having Rick because Rick is funding you and Kay's relationship. The whole time that you were in jail, when Rick was giving $10,000 to you, he was actually giving $10,000 to you both. And now that you're out of jail, maybe once a month you might jump on that pole, just to keep the money coming until Kay gets out of jail. I see what's happening here. Rick, you better pull the blinders off, okay? Pull the blinders up and realize that you are Rick the Trick. Boy, turn it loose, let it go. She is using the hell out of you. And when producers asked her, was she going to tell you? She said, I don't want to. Of course she doesn't want to, Rick, because she doesn't want to stop the money flow. She doesn't want to have sex with you. She doesn't want to touch you or kiss you. She just wants the fun and the money. Okay. Good luck, Rick. KAYLAH and Martell. KAYLAH picks Martell up from the halfway house. It's his last day there. He is finally being released into freedom, and she hasn't seen him since the stovetop incident. However, she is a bit over 30 minutes late picking him up. Now, when she gets there, he doesn't want to hug her. He just keeps going on and on and on about how disrespectful it is to be late. And I mean, he's talking all this mess in her car. And he's driving. And I'm wondering, did he get furloughed to the DMV for the afternoon to get a driver's license? Because he's been in jail for 13 years. You don't have a driver's license. Love after lockup. What is happening? Anyway, he's talking all this mess in her car. I said, oh, wait. That is a rule of my life. You don't get to talk shit to me anywhere, but you definitely cannot talk shit to me in my house, in my car, on my property, none of those places, on my phone. No. Okay. You can talk all the shit you want somewhere else. Okay. But you won't do it here. Anyway, she wants to go out to breakfast. And of course, if they go out to breakfast, I'm assuming that she's going to have to pay for it. I don't even know. But anyway, she wants to go out to breakfast, but he doesn't want to. He's got plans. He wants to go get a haircut. He wants to hang out with his friends. And guess what? He's headed to the strip club. Now, when he was on furlough, that's what he wanted to do. Oh, I want to go to the strip club. That's what he wants to do. I said, wait a minute. This lady moved from Philadelphia to Atlanta. She waited for you for 13 years. And you can't give this lady this afternoon. You can't go out to breakfast with her. All she wanted to do was go out to breakfast and then get a little sex. He couldn't do any of that because he's got plans. And I think his plans are with someone else. Anyway, he says that he's going to the barbershop. And he don't want to hear what she wants. So he pulls up to the barbershop and tells her that she can just wait in the car. Tells the producers, don't worry about coming in to film me because she's going to wait out here in the car. And she says, you don't tell me what I'm going to do or what I can and can't do. The production team is confused as hell. They're outside trying to talk to him, trying to talk to her. They're trying to get a little filming in. And KAYLAH pulls the hell off. Girl, listen, I hope that she never comes back. But I'm pretty sure in the next episode, you're going to see KAYLAH pulling up to the barbershop. Oh, I'm gonna pick him up. I'm sure he's sorry for it. We're gonna move past this. Kayla, girl, listen. Listen. If you were my sister, I would tell you this. You are being played. This man has zero respect for you. He is for the streets, by the streets. I'm sorry. You have got to let go and move on. You should take whatever items that he put in your car from the halfway house, drive it over to his mama's house and drop it there. Then make a phone call to his PO and change his PO address to his mama's house. Because this man is never going to change. He is always going to treat you like this. He's always going to disrespect you and try to be in charge. Hell no. You deserve better than this. Go back home to your family. Taylor and Chance. Now, honey, this is a whole bunch of clown buffoonery here. I've seen people talking about, well, maybe Chance isn't that bad. Are you kidding me? This is all part of the program. Okay, so we see Chance and his friend. They are outside of a jewelry store. This dude has been out of jail for 3 weeks. Remember, Taylor asked her friend to hire him. So he has a job making $20 an hour, and he is really excited about his job. He is going to buy her an engagement ring. He says his budget is around $550. He also wants to buy some promise rings for her daughter. I know that this is all a part of the plan. The first part of the plan is alienate her and her sister, separate them. The second part is get her this engagement ring and make sure you throw in a little special for the little girls so that you can convince her that you really do love her, you are a good guy, before she throws you the hell out. This way he can continue to try to control and manipulate and gaslight. I don't buy any of this. You are not fooling me, Chance. This is all a part of your manipulation. My question is, don't these little girls have grandparents? I know that 2 of the little girls, their father passed away, and the other little girl is with someone else. There has to be some grandparents around here somewhere that really do need to step in and say, who is this strange man that you brought around our granddaughters? What the hell is happening here? Somebody come rescue these children. Now, his friend settled a lot of things. His friend says that he has seen Chance in multiple relationships, and he is always questioning the women, wanting to know where they're going, who they're going with, what are they doing. That shows that he is extremely controlling. Nuh-uh. Red flags, bad sign. Chance needs to go. Then he makes this comment that there's a lot of cute girls out in the world. And first of all, why does he always refer to women as girls? Something about that just doesn't sit right with me. He says there's a lot of cute girls in the world, but cute girls are a dime a dozen. Is that his way of saying that Taylor is not cute? Am I reading too much? Get down in the comments. I was wondering, is he trying to say this girl is not cute? What is going on? So when he gets home, he's planning on proposing, but Taylor is in some kind of pain. So Bobby comes to watch the kids and they go to the emergency room. Honey, I was worried that she might be pregnant. I said, good God, don't be pregnant. Come to find out, after a CAT scan and some testing, it turns out she's not pregnant, but it's real gross. It turns out that Chance and Taylor have been hitting it in the back and then going to the front without showering or washing first. And so she has come up with some sort of infection. And, I mean, that's just too damn gross. It is just too much. And it was on TV. And, yeah, no. You know, she says that they've been having this rough, kinky, drunk sex. And I think that might be some of his prison activities coming into Taylor's home. And, no, thank you. They nasty. Well, since we're talking about nasty, let's keep the ball rolling. Lacey and Antoine. So Lacey and Antoine have had this long day. You know, she did not sign the car in her name, so he is throwing a full-on tantrum. Okay, he is a toddler. Anyway, she takes him to this lookout point, and I'm thinking to myself, girl, you are 38 allegedly, because you giving me Santiba vibes. Anyway, and he is supposed to be 27, but he acts as if he is about 14, and you want to go to some romantic lookout with him. Girl, grow the hell up. He doesn't want to get out the car. He doesn't want to go to this lookout. He just wants to go home. He is pissed off. He's got an attitude. He is angry that how dare she have him out all day today, and she didn't put her name on that car for him. Oh, he is really acting out. They spend their time arguing and fussing the entire car ride back, and I'm thinking, oh, you guys are just a full-on mess. She makes this comment that, where is the sweet, sweet guy that he was behind walls? And I said, ma'am, you have got to be kidding me. All inmates, men or women, are really sweet behind bars, because otherwise you wouldn't send them money. She asked him if he was going to apologize to her, and he said he doesn't give a F. He's not going to apologize. And then he called her a fool. And I would like to say, what kind of grown woman accepts a relationship where a person calls you fool, bro, dude, man all the time? I'm a grown A woman. You are not going to call me fool, dude, bro, man. What the hell? That is not cute. Then he decides he's going to pull out that letter. Now, remember a few episodes back, she wrote him that letter, and I was saying, wouldn't he recognize her handwriting? Well, yes, he recognized the handwriting, and she looks like Boo Boo the Fool here, but he does too. Both of them are complete idiots. Then he says he's going to sleep out on the couch. They go back and forth. Girl, you are wasting your time here. You are wasting your time. What she should have done is said, please, get back in the car. Let me drop you off with your mama. She keeps acting like she wants to have a baby with him, but you have one. He's the baby. And not only that, you keep saying you don't want him to be at his mom's house because she gives him liquor and he's just going to get high all the time. That's what he does at your house. He went to bed drinking and smoking weed. He woke up the next morning drinking and smoking weed, talking about hanging out with his friends. Let's talk about applying for some jobs. What is wrong with these people? The producers asked him if he ever cheated on Lacey, would he tell her? And he said, absolutely not. Even if she caught him, he would still deny it. No, he lets us know that this is the first time that he has ever not lived with his mom. He's never been in a serious relationship. And I'm thinking to myself, this woman left a marriage of 20 years from a stable man to be with this, who she says is her dream man. This is a guy who has been in and out of jail his whole life. He's 27 years old. He has never had his own place. He has never had his own responsibilities. He has never purchased a car. He has always lived with his mama. This is your dream dude? Girl, what? Oh. Lacey, you know what? Get you some therapy and drop him back off at his mama's house. Listen, peeps, these people have driven me crazy. As you can tell, my last two Love After Lockup videos, I have gotten heavy on the cursey words because they piss me off. Anyway, get down in the comments and let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.